And a good afternoon and welcome to baseball today. The return to action in the Mid-Illini Conference as Pekin in town today as the Little Giants will play host to Pekin. And to welcome into our pregame show, we're live today from Ems field here in Canton Mid-Illini Conference baseball. After a little hiatus because of the weather, those kind of conditions, finally getting a game in. Played a couple of games last night in the conference. Washington 5-0 over Metamora. Dunlap 11-0 over East Peoria. Those were a couple of games played last night. Games will be played today, and I know there's a finality. A lot of this getting some decent weather. 69 degrees, overcast skies as we get you into the action here today. Our pregame show throughout the year, it is brought to you by the Graham Health System. Ask your doctor about the 3-day mammography. Self-referred mammograms are also available by calling 647-5240 extension 2860. Along with Mark Bixler, I'm Leon Groover and M. Bixler Video Productions on site today, ready for call of the game here today. The umpires and the coaches meeting at the home plate area and other games today in the conference. It's Morton Limestone. They'll be playing a doublehitter, 4:15 start. Morton and Limestone, 7 o'clock. Morton Limestone doublehitter in the conference. East Peoria Dunlap, and Washington will be at Metamora. And again, it'll be a little odd. I know Bob is ill, and so he will miss today's game. We have a game tomorrow night. Mark and I will be on the road. We'll be at East Peoria tomorrow night against the softball of East Peoria at the East Side Center for the call of that game. And Mark, I know a little bit different for today. Again, a little bit overcast skies, but finally some decent weather. Get a chance to get out and get a few games in. And a lot of these guys have been indoors, knocking heads in the gyms, trying to kind of get a little semblance of, again, the early part of the season and trying to get back to some good form of hitting and the combination. So we're looking for a good matchup against longtime head coach Larry Davis is in his 18th year. Mike Emery coming in his first year, but Mike's been in the program about 20 seasons. So I know it's an opportunity as Mike Emery replaced Mike Walters. So it's an opportunity to get him into his program and underway here this season. Both these teams coming in just a couple of games played. Pekin is at 1-0 in the conference, Canton 1-1, and Pekin 5-1, Canton 5-2. But it's an opportunity to get out there in the matchup today. Bryson Swift and Clay Schrader. So a great pitching matchup. We saw this, in fact, I think last year when I was doing the broadcast, this was the matchup we saw last year, and Swift was tougher than nails a year ago. So we're looking forward to the matchup here today against Pekin.
Well, and I think, Schrader's been having a pretty solid year as well. They're 5-2 and on the season, and he's threw the ball well, had pretty good control from what I have been able to gather. I haven't been to a game yet, but looking forward to seeing this matchup, and kind of looking forward to this matchup because Bryson's mom used to be the principal at Canton High School. So that's an interesting
story, right?
Yeah.
Storyline behind that. And Mark's sitting below me, so if our sentences once in a while, if I forget that Mark's here, he's gonna stand up every one and waves. He's gonna wave his
do this.
Yeah, he doesn't have his Reds hat on today, so I can exactly I'll know who he is. He's got his Canton hat on today, so
yeah, I've got an old Canton hat on. I've talked to Mike Emery about getting a new one. So
you look at this Little Giant baseball team, and I tell you what, they have the three seniors, and really the basic three seniors with Dalton Crumley, Clay Schrader, Clint Wells leading the way, J.T. Shaw. Really got a nice nucleus of this Little Giant team. We got the anthem coming up. We'll take a break, step aside, and back here with the call of the game, our starting lineups. Pekin at Canton today, and streaming online, 1516 WBYS.com. As we'll pause for the anthem, more coming up. Mark Bixler, Leon Groover with baseball today, here from Bob Ems Field, and 69 degrees with a cloudy sky. More coming up as we continue after a 2-minute timeout.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton, by Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton, and by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care, by Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country, by Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Stop. Leading it off, first pitch in is a strike call. J.T. Shaw at third base. He comes in on the grassy area at third base. At shortstop is Dalton Crumley. Devin Downs at second base, and Avery Dean is the first baseman. A little bit low at that breaking pitch. And Clint Wells is the catcher out in left field. Jace Anderson, Aiden Emery out in center, and Eli Poston out in right field for this Little Giants. Here's the next delivery, a little bit low. And again, it drops now at 2 balls and a strike as we are underway. First half inning here with the call of the game here from Bob Ems Field. Schrader and that next delivery and lace foul. Look out over the crowd of the foul ball over there. Hit a couple of vehicles, bounced and ricocheted over there in the area here just off of the side of the Bob Ems Field here at Athletic Park.
That's why I don't park there.
You know where I park now, Mark. As far away as possible. Hit to right field under cloudy skies. First out of the inning, out to right field, out there to Eli Poston. So Little Giants on a fly ball off the bat of Coriel, and we're 1 down in this first inning. Here's the pitcher. Where's number 11, Bryson Swift? He was a nemesis last year, and he's rounding out to a terrific-looking pitcher. He'll bat from the right side, and the start of this first inning. Clay Schrader, who is going to Spooner College. He'll be with the Snappers coming up next year. I know he's excited to get that rolling. And he gets ahead of the count, 1 ball, no strikes. Again to Bryson Swift, who bats from the right side, up and in. There you go, big guy. he started out there. So 1-1, and that was a heater up inside there. And I'd be kind of like, okay, here we go. 1-1, pitch stayed upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. On deck is Cole Russell. And again, here from the action here on Bob Ems Field. And again, the head coach Pekin popped it up a play. Let's see, drift to the right side. Will it stay fair territory? Dean, and went off his glove. And you hear Clint Wells. Again, somebody got to communicate and say, I got it.
Right.
I got it. And it was right in front of the dugout. Avery Dean had the best opportunity.
Yes.
And you can saw Clay, again, with Clint there. Sometimes, usually the pitcher is the guy to call him off.
Direct, yes.
Right? He'll direct traffic there. But again, it's a drop foul ball. And so we now have 2-2 as the count. And again, a lot of times you'll see that in the majors, go as an error.
Yeah.
So here is the 2-2 pitch and a swinging breaking pitch. Good pitch there and a strikeout. And for the second out of the game here, as we're underway here from Bob Ems Field. Good to be back in to the broadcast scenario here behind home plate. And batting from the left side is Cole Russell, the right fielder.
Clay got a little bit of a break right there, getting the strikeout.
Yep. Ball was kind of drifting outside. Here's that first delivery, the defense set. You got Aiden Emery. It's the center fielder kind of shaded on the second base side of the right field, kind of the right center field area. With 2 down in this first inning. Next delivery, a little bit low. Again, try to be a little bit too fine. It's 2-0. On deck is Nathan Riggy, the third baseman. And he's one of the other aces for this Pekin baseball team pitching-wise. Up and out of the strike zone to the left-hander Russell. So he falls behind the count first time in this game, 3-0. Cardinals lost today to the Brewers 3-2. Fell short in that 9th inning. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Clay. And the first pass of the game, and it's a walk. First base runner for Pekin comes with 2 outs in this first inning.
And hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt.
Yeah, you look at the different things of things in walks bugaboo. We have seen in the early going in Major League Baseball how walks can be devastating in games, whether it be leadoff or sometime within that frame of the inning. There's a pitch. Strike is called to Nathan Riggy. So we have 1 strikeout. And a runner at first base with 2 down. Quick toss over there. First baseman is Avery Dean. Up the middle, sure-handed Dalton Crumley. Played as a freshman. Devin Downs, second baseman. Little Giants defense up the middle. Clay looks the runner at first base. Breaking pitch. And I mean, it just missed. A little bit low. Outside part of the plate there. So it is 1-1. Mike Elwanger. He's on deck, the left fielder for Pekin. Ball fisted foul, the right field area. And again, goes 1 ball and 2 strikes. Back at it tomorrow night. Mark and I will be on the road. We'll be at East Peoria for girls softball for tomorrow night. Great venue to broadcast from. Always enjoy that.
Absolutely.
1-2 with 2 outs, runner at first. Schrader brings a pitch. Good job by Clint Wells. Blocked that pitch, or would have got by him, and runner would have been down to second, 2-2. See him shift there, Mark, and he does such a great job of that. Using his body shifted to his right, got down and blocked that pitch, 2-2. Here it comes, swinging and a strikeout. So in the inning, a couple of strikeouts, a walk, and 1 left on the base pass, and no runs. After a half inning in the books, Pekin nothing. Little Giants coming up. Mid-Illini Conference baseball when we return in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us.
Call the game here on WBYS. Behind the plates, it will be Braden Lavin, and the pitcher is Bryson Swift, and he is 1-0 coming into this action today. Right-handed pitcher, as we get you with the call of the broadcast here today. And again, a good job there by, again, Clay Schrader. You know, after giving up the walk, had a couple of strikeouts, did a good job there getting out of the damage there. And that's one of the key things, you know. You're always kind of, at least through a lot of pitch counts and those type of things, you know, it's kind of like a minefield. You know, a lot of times you try to avoid certain things and want to get off to a positive start, never give up a couple of runs in that first half inning. So it's a good job by the Little Giant right-hander, and Bryson Swift is ready to go. Here's Dalton Crumley, the shortstop. Bats on the right side. Mike Emery in his first season. And Josiah Martin is the first base coach for this Little Giant squad. We're in the bottom of the first. Dalton Crumley bats on the right side, up and in. That's one of those. Is that a retaliation pitch there, Mark?
I don't know.
It's Dalton Crumley says, hey, I wasn't the guy that threw it. And we'll give the defensive set here for Pekin in this bottom of the first inning. Scoreless game. And Bryson whips the pitch inside. Up and in, it's 2 balls, no strikes. On deck will be Devin Downs, followed by Clint Wells for this Little Giant baseball team, coming in at 5-2, 1-1 in the conference. And you see Bryson Swift. A lot of guys like to pitch off that stretch, you know, Mark, and it's one of the things you see a lot of major leaguers doing that.
More and more.
Yeah, they are. It's, you know, I think it's once to prepare them when they do actually have people on base. 3-0. Crumley bats from the right side, trying to get on. Pitch. Strike is called. Got it inside. Devin Downs on deck.
Well, I think one thing that Swift is trying to do is Crumley is crowding the plate, and he's trying to back him off just a little bit.
Here's the 3-1 pitch, hit mile high up. Center field has got to come on. He's coming on, shallow center, and makes the put out. Keithy out in center had to come a long way, so he's playing a little bit deeper out there. And a fly ball off the bat of Crumley gets the first out of this inning. And here's Devin Downs. Devin will bat from the right side. Again, Bryson Swift in his first inning of work here. And he works off that stretch. Nathan Riggy at third base, breaking pitch in for a strike to Devin Downs. I don't think he was looking for that kind of pitch.
No, I don't think so either.
You can tell by his reaction at the plate.
I never look for a breaking pitch, the first pitch.
0-1 to Downs. And here's Bryson Swift with one down. Chases that pitch. That thing started out about the chalk line and it swept across. He had no choice but to try to wave at it. No balls, 2 strikes. We're one down in this bottom of the first. Again, Bryson Swift, the right-hander, works for Pekin. He brings it, check swing, and he said no.
I didn't think he went.
So a ball and 2 strikes. That was a wicked-looking pitch there, too, Mark.
It was, too. He's feeding him nothing but breaking pitches.
He really fooled him on that pitch, too. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the next delivery. Shortstop, being a big hop there for the shortstop. Coryell gloves it across the diamond, and 6-3. Got a big hop there. If that thing would have stayed down, he might have had a chance to beat it out, but the ground out, it's a 6-3 put out. And we're 2 outs in this bottom of the first inning with Bryson Swift. Defensively, got Nathan Riggy at third. Shortstop is Coryell. Sullivan at second. Pajoli at first. And Lavin is the catcher. Elwanger out in left. Keithy in center. And Russell out in right field for Pekin defensively. A head coach is Larry Davis. 244 wins at Pekin. He is in his 18th year. He and Coach Plummer, the dean of the coaching in the Mid-Illini Conference this date. Here's that next delivery. I'd say other than me being covering a Mid-Illini, they are the deans of coaching anyhow. I've covered the Mid-Illini for baseball, softball, a little bit less than that. But for the other conferences, the ball gets loose. And 2 balls and a strike to Clint Wells. Take a look at Clint, a little bit off to a slow start. But I think we're still early in this season. I think if they get a couple of games going here and gets a few at-bats, that'll change. 2 balls and a strike to very dangerous hitter Clint Wells, swinging through that one. 2-2. He took just enough of that breaking pitch, took enough off of it, and Clint was way out in front of that pitch. 2-2. With 2 down in this bottom of the first scoreless game. Swift worked for Pekin. A little bit low, 3-2.
I think one thing as a hitter, you always want to have live ball batting practice. And I think that's been by not being able to be outdoors, that's kind of taken away from that.
That is really tough. 3-2 with 2 outs. Here's that right-handed pitch and a walk for Clint Wells and this Little Giant team. And the first base runner for the Little Giants. First walk by Swift. Here's J.T. Shaw for the Little Giants, third baseman, coming into the action here. Good to see J.T. back healthy. He really had a struggle towards the tail end of last season in baseball and into football. So he's kind of back full strength here. And bats on the right side, a little bit low with that delivery to J.T. Shaw. Again, J.T. comes in 5 hits on the year, hitting .313 with 3 RBIs. Where's the number 7 as a senior for this Little Giant team? I didn't see what they called the pitch there, Mark.
I didn't either.
So I know he's got 1 ball. Steps off.
And Clint's down at second base.
Second base, yep. So Wells at second, 2 outs. JT saw if he can deliver here. Pitch, a strike is called, a little bit high. See if the umpire will indicate here. He hasn't. I know it's at least 1-1 with 2 outs. I didn't see what the other pitch was. Here's the next pitch, high and out of the strike zone. I think he gives.
His left hand was shielded. I couldn't tell if it was.
I thought it was 2-1.
That's what I thought too. But
yeah, I know it was shielded. Here's the delivery with the runner at second base, swinging, and a strike 2. J.T. Shaw. That's the same kind of delivery that Clint Wells was.
He signaled
chased
1 and
after.
2.
Wow. But he's thrown more than that to J.T. Shaw. So it's again maybe one of those was, something.
Well, it could have been a balk that.
Yeah, I know. That's the only other thing I can see. There's that breaking pitch in the dirt and a strikeout. And again, J.T. Shaw strikes out with that runner left on the base pass. In the inning, we had no runs, no hits, 1 left on. We played through 1 complete in the Mid-Illini Conference. It's Canton Pekin here from Bob Ems Field. Back in a minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Back here, as we mentioned, tomorrow night we'll be at East Pierre for girls. And then on Friday, we have Lewistown Canton. That'll be here at the Bob Ems Field. And hopefully weather will cooperate for that. They have kind of called for a little bit of a forecast of thunderstorms, all kinds of nasty weather. Heading into the action here, Clay Schrader, 18 2/3. He's already thrown an inning here. So far, 2-1. You take a look at he's allowed 15 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 32 strikeouts. Again, for an ERA of 3.75 in the early going for the senior Clay Schrader. And the Little Giants will face Elwanger, Pajoli, and Keithy. That is the next 3 for this Pekin baseball team. Other games in the conference going on today. Morton Limestone, they're playing a doubleheader. That's going on at Limestone. East Peoria at Dunlap, and Washington at Metamora. Those are the conference games that will be taking place. And I know tomorrow night Pekin will host Dunlap. Metamora is at Morton. And then next week, Canton will be at Pekin, and then Morton at Metamora. And everybody will be caught up after we get those games in. Scheduled. Not really too much of a damage in the early part.
Maybe.
Yeah. So Elwanger takes the first pitch at a ball, and we're underway. Top of the second inning, a scoreless game. Schrader pitches it, caught the corner. Perfect pitch there. So it's no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Evan Pajoli on deck for Pekin. Good job there, Clint. Even nobody on base, man. You got to get acclimated to that. Good block there, 1 and 2. No base runners. We had 1 left on by Pekin, 1 left on by Canton so far. Top of the second. Ball hit right side. That's going to be a base hit. He just took that pitch, hit it to right field for a first hit, and their second base run of the game.
Number 12, Evan Pajoli.
So we have first hit allowed by the Little Giants, and their second base runner.
That wasn't a bad pitch, Clay.
No.
It was on the outside part of the plate, down around, I'd say, between the knees and belt high.
Works quickly from the belt. Quick throw by Clint. Threw it towards the line there.
He takes it to the inside. That's a close play.
So it's again Pajoli with that strike called. We're into the top of the second. Keithy on deck, followed by Braden Lavin. Top of the second, ball bunted. Hard, back to the pitcher. It gets by Schrader. He gloves it, and too late. Again, it's going to be an error.
Yeah.
And one of those things on the fielder's choice. But again, it goes as the error. And I thought, really Pekin, oh, wow, he bunted it too hard.
Yeah.
But again, with that little bit of rough part of the turf there. You can see it's really had got muddy and everything. So they have now runners at first and second. Here's Jake Keithy. He's going to try to bunt. That's a strike, and the runner will advance to third. Again, it was a strike called, and both runners move up. Elwanger at third, Pajoli at second, and now facing an 0-1 count. Jake Keithy bats from the right side for Coach Larry Davis. Schrader off the stretch, runners at second and third. Pitch high out of the strike zone, 1-1 with the count. Here's really an opportunity, you're pushing the senior Schrader really to work out of this jam here in this second inning. 69 degrees, overcast skies. That's a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes. So the walk, base hits. Again, the fielder's choice, the air on that play. And then they move up second and third on the strike that got away. So again, second and third. Straightaway center is Aiden Emery. Out in left, Anderson, and Poston in right defensively for Little Giants. Off the stretch, here's the next pitch. High and away. 2-2 indicated here. Lavin swings a bat on deck. Clay quickly back to work here with a 2-2 pitch in this second inning. Ball hit to right field, right at the right fielder, and he's not going to go anywhere. Ball thrown in. Nice strong throw, too. Good play out in right field. The ball was hit right at Poston out there. He did a good job, got himself positioned. So runners hold. That's the first out of the inning.
I don't think he moved.
No, he didn't. He didn't have to move much on that play, did he? So
No.
it's again now it's second and third with 1 down. 8th place hitter for Pekin in this second inning. Straightaway center defensively. Emery tries to cheat in a little bit out there in center field. Here's the next pitch. Called a strike there. Caught part of that plate, inside part of it.
Clint did a nice job of framing that one.
There he did. Off the stretch, Clay works. Runners at second and third with 1 down. A little hesitation. Drops that pitch in there. Strike 2 call. That's a huge pitch.
That is.
In this count here.
If he can get a strikeout here, boy.
It'd be huge.
Yes.
They're at the bottom part of their order. With the 0-2 pitch, runners on. Here it comes. High. Good job there by Clint. Grabbed it as it was going high in that strike zone.
I think that was a little higher than he was really hoping. I think he was looking at more shoulder height.
Left-handed hitter is Lavin. He digs in. Swinging and a strikeout. Big out there, out number 2. And for Clay Schrader, his 3rd strikeout of this game. And it comes, great opportunity here to get out of the jam here. Still second and third in this second inning, now with 2 outs. And here's Ethan Sullivan. Big zip for the right side, pitch on the corner. Clay continues to throw strikes, Mark, and that's really been a key thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. So he hasn't had to battle behind in the counts. 0-1. Clint gives a squat, and he's ready to go. And out of the strike zone, it's 1-1. So you can throw a little bit of those waste pitch once in a while. But when you have to be able to throw the ball to the strike zone, make it count. Works off the stretch here. Fielder's choice, a base hit, has runners at second and third with 2 outs. And our play is stopped. Defensively, playing a little bit deeper at third. J.T. Shaw, that's short. Dalton Crumley, about average depth at shortstop on that left side of the infield. Here's that pitch. Strike is called. Strike 2. Again, he stays ahead in the count. Ball and 2 strikes, now with 2 down.
I will say he's being a little friendly.
I think if you want the game to go faster pace and move along and call more strikes, right? Swinging and a strikeout. 2 strikeouts in a row. His 4th strikeout of the game, and he gets out of the situation with the 2 runners left on the base pass. Pekin has stranded 3. We played through an inning and a half into the bottom of the second. Canton Pekin today scoreless. Back here in a minute.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us.
Middle part of the order will find Clay Schrader, Eli Poston, and Avery Dean. Second inning of work for Bryson Swift so far. Inning with a walk and a strikeout as we're underway. Sun is still trying to get through the cloud cover here. Pitch in for a strike called in that breaking pitch. And it's a first pitch to Clay Schrader. You see the center fielder, Jake Keithy, playing deeper and deeper out in center field. Man, he keeps sneaking back there. Close to the 380 position. Reaches for it. Hits it to the third baseman. Quick, strong throw. 5-3 on that putout. That's a tough play there. And again, Riggy with his strong arm crossed the diamond. 5-3 a put out to Pajoli. So we're one down in this second inning. Bottom of the second conference game. It's just good to be back. You know, we had such a lull. I think Canton's had 8 games total. We're talking most of those were, of course, non-conference games, conference game here or there. We'll get caught up with those next week. Again, tomorrow night, Canton will head to Rock Ridge. Non-conference game tomorrow night. And Dunlap is at Pekin tomorrow for their conference action.
And there is a little bit of a tie with Canton and Rock Ridge this year.
Yeah. So here is that one out pitch. Here it comes. Poston chases it. Out to play here, a foul ball. Eventually got Riggy at third. Coryell at short. Sullivan at second. Pajoli at first. And it's Lavin the catcher. And on the hill, it's Bryson Swift comes in at 1-0. And he brings the next delivery.
Nice pitch.
Huge breaking pitch in for a strike call. Perfect pitch there.
Yeah, former Canton pitcher Cody Smith.
Yeah, he's an assistant there. Yeah, had a great career here at Canton. 0-2 pitch on the corner, struck him out. And a called third strike. And for Swift, gets his second strikeout.
Yeah, I hate to see that when it's that close and you've got 2 strikes. You've got to go into protect mode of the plate.
Here's Avery Dean, big first baseman for the Little Giants. And again, bats here with 2 down in the second inning. Going to be pretty much a pitcher's duel between Swift and Schrader. It has been. Both these two matched up last year here at Bob Ems Field. Breaking pitch stays high into the strike zone. On deck, Jace Anderson. We're into the second inning. Mid-Illini Conference baseball for you today. 69 degrees game time temperature. And again, it's Swift, the right-hander, kicks and fires. Up and high. 2-0. Mark Bixler with Bixler Video Productions. I'm Leon Groover with the call today. Mid-Illini Conference baseball, softball tomorrow from East Peoria at 4:30. Here's the next pitch by Bryson. Hits it and out in the right center field area. Base hit. First by Little Giants. Second base runner. So a big hit here with 2 down. Here's Chase Anderson, followed by Brody Scarcliffe, the DH. Made it too much out over the plate there. And again, Avery Dean just stroked it to the right field area.
And did a nice job going with the pitch. And
so here's Bryson Swift. He now works off that stretch, which he has even with nobody on base. And it's going to be a balk. So that's a couple of we've seen today called. Now I saw that one.
Yeah. Now that I saw the tail end of the one in the first inning, so...
And I tell you, even Clay he gets a borderline too of making that pause. A little bit low with that delivery. Good job of the catcher. Lavin blocks it. And again to the balk at second base with 2 down is Avery Dean. Jay Sanderson, right-handed batter, back in, ready to go. Almost the wind's almost died down, just barely kind of moving out there to center field. Is our flag out there? Off the stretch, runner at second with 2 down. Swinging. Good job there. The key thing there was the location of that pitch there. And he kept it down in the strike zone. Had a tough time going down and trying to get that one in the strike zone.
And worse yet, the inside part of the plate.
Yeah. So 1-1. Runner at second off the stretch again is Swift for Pekin. He brings the pitch. Threw it by him. Strike 2. Down the line here, 340. Right field, 340. Out in the gaps, 361. Dead center, 380 here at Bob Ems Field. Spacious ballpark here. It used to be much bigger in some of the areas, especially in center field. At one time, it was over 420. There's a called strike 3. So a couple of strikeouts in the inning. Both pitchers got a couple of key strikeouts in their frame. And it's 3 strikeouts for Swift, and we played through 2 innings. Again, 1 left on the base path. Little Giants have stranded 2 in the game. They've had 1 hit. We played through 2. Scoreless game. Pekin at Canton today here on WBYS. Back here in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Here we get to the 3rd inning. So far, totals of this game. The pitching summary brought to you by Monticle's Pizza, home of the family pleasers, 647-1127. Bryson Swift, 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Clay Schrader, he's worked 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. Very similar, both these pitchers. And again, Little Giants have stranded again 2, and Pekin has stranded 3 in the action. Those are your scoring summaries brought to you by Monticle's Pizza, 647-1127. Back to the top of the order, Skylar Coryell for Pekin. Ball bunted, it's a beauty. JT grabs it, not going to have a play. That's going to be a base hit. I don't think any way he's going to get him out there. He deadened a bunt. Great job there.
Perfect bunt.
Yep. So a hit by Pekin on the hit. That's their 2nd hit. And here's Bryson Swift, struck out his first plate appearance. Into the 3rd, another base runner for Pekin. They've had 1 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd. And a quick throw over there by Schrader. JT Shaw is the 3rd baseman. First base is Avery Dean. Up the middle is Crumley and Downs defensively for this Little Giant team. Again, you can see Clint Wells kind of squaring the outside part of the plate. That's where he wants the location thrown. And a little bit low with that pitch. Again to the hitter Bryson Swift here. We're into the 3rd inning of baseball action. Little Giants will be game tomorrow night at Rock Ridge. At Taylor Ridge tomorrow night. Non-conference game. And you heard Mark talk a little about that. Former Little Giants is one of the coaches up there. And here's the next delivery here with nobody out, runner at first. Schrader looking to bunt again. Pitch in the strike zone call this time. What do you got, 1-1?
I think.
The count to Bryson Swift. Cole Russell on deck. Runner at first. Here it comes. Ball bunted, foul ball. So a bunt and a hit. Runner Coryell trying to get to second base, and Swift has tried a couple of times now to bunt the ball. You can see the head coach down there, Larry Davis, flashing the signs. And here in this 3rd inning, here's that next delivery. Just missed outside part of the plate. You can hear him in the dugout. Where was that pitch? 2-2. Runner at first. On deck is Cole Russell. Scoreless game, Mid-Illini Conference in the third inning. Off the stretch again. Schrader brings it. Hit to the foul right side area. That's a foul ball. So it stays 2-2.
Yeah, Clay did a nice job. When you know a player is going to be bunting, you either want to pitch it outside, off the plate a little bit, or try to handcuff his hands.
2-2. Runner at first. In the third, Schrader works off the stretch. He pauses, and he brings it. Ball popped up, out of play again. Off to the right field area. Little Giants, as we mentioned, will play Friday at home here against Lewistown. We'll have the call the game for you, weather permitting, of course. That'll be coming up on Friday. Here's the 2-2 pitch, a little bit low. Snagged there by Clint Wells. And that was a pretty tough pitch to handle, too.
Yeah,
See how he kind of backhanded that pretty easily, too. Full count. Runner at first is Coryell. 3-2. Here it comes. Swinging. It struck him out. Big K in this third inning. 5th strikeout of the game by the pitcher, Clay Schrader. When he's had to have that big K in his back pocket there, Mark, he's been able to come up
with it, exactly.
So 1 down, 1 on. Here's Cole Russell. Bats from the left side. Quick throw over there. Had him leaning a little bit that time.
He did.
You can tell that Coryell maybe was going to go the other direction that time, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was thinking about it, definitely.
Left-handed hitter digs in. Here's the pitch away. Ball 1. Nathan Riggy on deck so far. Couple of hits. 1 in this inning from a bunt. Base hit by Ellwanger. That's been their hit offensively. Bats from the left side. Inside part of the plate. Strike is called.
That's the first strike Russell has seen.
Yep. So 1-1. They threw over to first base. Aiden Emery straight away center field defensively. Anderson out on left. Post in right field for the Little Giants. Quick throw over there. Tags him right on the seat of the pants there as he slides back in. Keeping it honest and close over there.
Yeah.
And he tries to get back there. You see him take a little bit of a lead over there. Coryell gets out to the lead at first base. Here's that pitch. Swinging a foul ball. Trying to protect the plate. Again with a 1-2 count. 1 out, runner at first.
Russell in his first at bat walked on 4 straight pitches.
And one of the uncharacteristic side of things for Clay. He's done a pretty good job in that category this season. Here's the pitch, chopped to the right side. Big hop there. And a play, 4-3 on the putout. Runner does advance. I don't think he had really a shot at second base. He wanted to make sure they out.
Yeah.
Big play there. So Coryell at second. Ground out. Goes 4-3. Downs to Dean. Made the play instantly. He already kind of had that decision, didn't he? You could tell that
he was going to first all the way. I think if there would have been nobody out, he may have tried to get the lead runner.
That's tough to kind of pivot and turn when that runner's bearing down to second. A little bit low. Good job by Clint blocking. It gets away and is safely into third base. Ball got away a little bit there. So a little bit of a pass ball. Allows that runner Coryell just to get into third base now. In scoring position with Nathan Riggy up with 2 outs. Third inning. Pitch chop.
That's
going to be a tough one. JT gloves. Quick throw. Low over there. Wild throw. Run scores. They got a throwing error. E on the throw. And down to third base. So it's again. Ball got away. So a run scores. That's their first of the game. That would have been a tough one, too. That's going to be a tough, it was a slow one.
It's going to be bang, bang.
Yep. So it's a hit and the throwing error. Now gets that runner all the way to third. Critical one by the Little Giants. So again here, unearned run, Ellwanger, and a pitch out of the strike zone. Bats here in this third inning. 2 outs. Big pass ball set this situation up, and then the throwing error got away down to right field area. Ellwanger bats from the right side for Pekin. Brings it, lashes it foul, first base side. And you got Ellwanger as the left fielder. Single was stranded back in the second inning. This time Pekin's able to cash in. But the pass ball into throwing error. Here's a pitch out of the strike zone. He chases it. So it's a 1-2, or is that 2-2, Mark? I didn't see. I think it's 1-2. 1-2. I just guessed with this umpire. And again, it's a strikeout. So it's it's a couple of strikeouts in this inning. 6 for the game. But again, the pass ball and then the throwing error allows Pekin to grab the lead 1-0. We played through 2.5 into the bottom of the third. Pekin on the scoreboard 1-0. Little Giants coming up bottom of the third. Back after this 1-minute timeout.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us.
Time to get the run back here, down 1-0 as we head into this bottom of the third. And stepping to the plate, Brody Scarcliffe, the DH today. Bats on the right side against Bryson Swift, and his team gets him to a 1-0 lead. He's allowed 1 hit. He's had 1 walk issued, 3 strikeouts at this point. The right-hander, who again has just customary been working off the stretch with nobody on the base pass, swinging at a strike. I think it's mental. You know, it's a lot of pitchers want to get into that mode. They just seem to be a little bit more comfortable. A lot of guys sometimes, and this is kind of you ease into that. They're already accustomed to it when you do face that timing mechanism. Base hit out in the right field, dumped out there by Scarcliffe. And the Little Giants have their second hit of the game. And it comes here in this third inning.
Let's see how things work out here.
So again, in this third inning, Dalton Crumley. See what the Little Giants and Coach Mike Emery choose to do here. Josiah Martin, the first base coach. Kevin Deering, TJ Barnard, some of his assistants this year. Ball hit and out into left center. Nobody going to get that one. He gets down. That's going to be a base hit. Turns the corner, stops at second, a base hit. Nice job by Dalton Crumley. That thing just kept carrying and carrying out there. So back-to-back hits. So that's the...
And good decision by Scarcliffe.
Yeah.
If he would have went to third, I think he would have been...
Now they had the angle to get him there at third. So first and second, here's Devin Downs. Good scoring opportunity here for the Little Giants. Nobody out in this bottom of the third, down 1-0. And Swift works off the stretch. The right-hander brings the delivery high out of the strike zone. On deck is Clint Wells, walked his first plate appearance. On deck, they got a good feeling about this inning. You know, Mark, the things are set up here, middle part of your order to take advantage of this situation. Pitch inside, strike is called to Devin. 1-1. End of the 5 o'clock hour of baseball for you today. And streaming online, 1560 WBYS.com. Here from Bob Ems Field, strike 2 is called. So Swift comes right back, gets ahead of the count. Ball and 2 strikes. Here in the third inning, first and second, Little Giants. Again, Bryson Swift looks in, gets the signal, and he works off that stretch here in the third. Brings the pitch. Foul ball off the end of the bat there. Good job by Devin staying alive. ISU bound Clint Wells will be on deck for Little Giants. He's had a fantastic high school career, football-wise. Led him into the playoffs, the Final Four. Just does an excellent job. And last year, an all-conference year, catching, swinging, and a strikeout. First out of the inning. And for Swift, that's his 4th strikeout. We mentioned Mark, the theme has still been when both these pitchers have been in a bind, and that was a big strikeout for Bryson Swift here in this third inning.
No doubt.
Here's Clint Wells. Couple of hits in this inning, 3 by the Little Giants in the game. Now runner first and second with 1 out. Clint Wells bats in the right side, digs in, ball gets away, short distance. Everybody moves up. Good job of kind of gauging that when the ball got away from the catcher right out front of the plate down the third base line.
Kind of skipped in front of him.
Yep. So it's again going to be another situation. The baseball allows that runner to move up, both of them. Now second and third with 1 out. Key opportunity, a lot of hitting room out in left center for Clint Wells. Pitch on the corner, strike is called. So it's 1-1. Opportunity, and this is just the case here, Mark. You don't want to overswing. You see the winds have picked up out there again across the field, right to left in this third inning of baseball. 1-0 Pekin. Little Giants trying to get back on the scoreboard. Pop up here, play. They're going to stay in foul territory, first base, and the catch there by Pajoli.
That's a big out.
Huge out. Clint had the pitch he wanted, got under it a bit there and popped it up in foul territory. Second out of the inning. But now it's J.T. Shaw. It's in his hands. And again here for the Little Giants. Down 1-0. And bat in this third inning now. J.T. grips the bat and ready to do some work here. And again for J.T., take a look at what he's been able to do so far. .313 batting average. Again, it's had 5 hits, 3 RBIs. J.T. digs in from the right side for Little Giant for the third baseman with 2 down. Here's the pitch up and in. He's a sprint car enthusiast like I am. They're big fans, he and his dad, J.W., of Chris Wyndham. I know that they have a close relationship with a lot of that with racing, and I've been to a few races with those guys. So it was a great time, and good to see Chris Wyndham, an opportunity maybe race at Indy this year with that Freedom 100 with the Indy Lights Series. And he's got a full ride this year with Chris Wyndham, so looking forward to that. Another former Canton grad. JT swung at that pitch, and an opportunity now with 2 outs. Second and third in the third. Swift brings it. Good job. But JT laid off that pitch. Gave the indication, hey, we got to stay right here.
Yeah, didn't get far enough away.
Yeah. So was that 3-1?
I believe so, yes.
3-1. With 2 down in this third inning. Pekin leads at 1-0. JT digs in. Pitch.
Ooh.
And a strike is called. 3-2. That was a tough pitch there. That ball had a little bit of movement on it, and it dropped inside. 3-2. Clay Schrader on deck. Man at the moment, J.T. Shaw with 2 outs, 2 on in the third inning. Here's the next delivery. Up and inside on a walk. Inside to walk. And again for the Little Giants, opportunity now with the bases loaded.
And hopefully Clay can help himself here.
So again, Swift issues his second walk. So you got at third, it's Scarcliffe, second Crumley, and at first J.T. Shaw. Here's Clay Schrader, an opportunity. And again, with the bases loaded, and Bryson Swift works his toughest challenge so far in this game in the third inning. Teammates got him a 1 run. A little bit loud with that pitch. Ball 1. On the road tomorrow night at East Peoria, the East Side Center. Canton Girls taking on the Raiders tomorrow night at 4:30. Mid-Illini Conference softball for you. Off the stretch, bases loaded with 2 outs. Here it comes to Clay. Chop foul. 1-1. Had some opportunities, getting some swings, in this inning. He's got to make contact, drive the ball here. An opportunity with the bases loaded. 1-0. Pekin advantage into this third.
Base hit in the right spot. Could give Canton the lead.
Ball chopped, base hit in the hole. At least 2 will score. Turns the corner. Oh, it's going to be a close play. Nope. 2-run score into third, sliding.
They get him,
And
but the
out.
run counts.
Yep. So Scarcliffe scored, Crumley scored, and then cut down at third with J.T. Shaw. And again, Schrader with that double, and then the big play, 7-5 on that putout. But the Little Giants get a couple back. They take the lead in the inning. Nobody left on the base pass. We had 1, 2, 3 hits and a couple of runs. After 3 completes in the Mid-Illini Conference, it's Canton 2, Pekin 1. We head to the fourth. Back here in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Healthcare, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in healthcare. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Little Giants 4 hits. 3 hits allowed by Clay Schrader, but it's a 2-1 game now. Big hit there by Clay Schrader. Drove in a couple of runs. And Little Giants take the lead as we head to the fourth inning. And it'll be Evan Pajoli. Reached on a fielder's choice in an error. And he'll bat the lead off this fourth inning. And Schrader staked now himself to a 2-1 lead. First pitch outside for a ball. Jake Keithy followed by Braden Lavin for Pekin. Here's the pitch, foul ball. And it's 1-1. Coming up, we'll have our post-game show. It's brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Rehab Center. Let the rehab therapy team get you back home. It's 785-5012. Our main man is the Stair Bear, Justin Stair, back at the studios. The pride of the North Fulton Wildcats. Good to have him part of our team. And we may even see Justin kind of sneak in and do a broadcast or two with us as well. So we're kind of getting him into the work mode. And we do appreciate him stepping in. Mark Bixler for M. Bixler Video Productions on site. I'm Leon Groover with the call here in the fourth. Clay, ball hit straight out to center field. Nice play by Aiden Emery. Glides to it. The left-handed fielder moved to his left. Made a nice little play out there.
Number 2.
He didn't get really phased. You see how, the key thing, Aiden's had a great deal of experience and, in youth and handled that. A lot of guys would have maybe took a little step forward. And you see how he played that. He knew the ball was going to come right to him if he just took the proper angle, made the key catch out there by the center fielder, Aiden Emery, off the bat of Pajoli, who really hit the ball hard right at the center fielder. 1 down. Keithy fouls the ball. Little Giants at Rockridge tomorrow night. We come in at 5-2. Pekin's at 5-1 overall. And both these teams still have a couple of games to get back. Canton will be at Pekin next Thursday to make up the conference cancellation. That'll be next Thursday. Again, 1 down in the fourth. 1-1 from Clay Schrader. A little bit low. On deck will be Lavin, followed by Sullivan for Pekin. Overcast sky, but temperatures in the upper 60s from our first pitch here. Pitch,
that looked good.
Clint wanted it.
Wow.
Just didn't get it. Issues to walk with 1 out.
Number 4, Braden Lavin.
And again, that's the second walk. Coach Mike Emery will walk out and have a little chat with his pitcher, Clay Schrader. Nothing really be, one of those things to kind of be a little bit too alarmed by, and it's just kind of slow him down right now in this middle part of this fourth inning. Again, after he had the big hit, and again, he take the lead, and then you get the ball hit pretty hard, really off the leadoff batter there, Mark Pajoli. And we'll see what happens here with Keithy with the walk. That's not really what you want to do. I tell you what, you look at a lot of different situations in baseball. walks or those type of things are very tough to
They
kind of
are.
pitch around. You talk
Definitely.
about errors. Errors are one thing, and we kind of cringe by, but walks are those, again, relentless ones that really haunt you.
Absolutely. They'll most of the time they come back to haunt you.
Schrader, first pitch. Lavin is a strikeout victim, his first plate appearance. He bats in this fourth inning. Good to see Mid-Illini basketball resume. Some of the baseball yesterday. Washington beat Metamora 5-0. And Dunlap 11-0 over East Peoria. Take a look at the early records overall. Pekin's 5-1, Metamora 7-4, Washington 7-5, East Peoria set 2-6, Limestone 6-4, but 2-0 in the conference. Foul ball out of play. Dunlap is 8-2. That's a team that's going to be, I think, it's going to be right there along with Limestone. And of course, Morton is at 5-2. They have yet to play a conference game. They're playing a doubleheader tonight at Limestone. Swinging, and Schrader gets his second out, and a strikeout is number 7 by the big guy, Clay Schrader. Another big out with that runner at first. So it's again.
Gets a little in trouble and he arches his back.
Yeah, he finds a way, doesn't he? Just kind of bows his back, and he says, here, it's just it played a little bit fastball. Sullivan swinging and a strike there. Strikeout. His back in the second inning. Now with 2 outs, runner at first in the fourth. Canton has taken the lead 2-1. Good job by Clint. Tell you what, his footwork is just excellent, isn't it? You take a look at that pitch. That was just off the dirt. And it was moving to the right. And he just moved his feet there. You can see he's poised and ready right now. You can see his feet, his footwork there already. Good job by Clint keeping that ball. Gets loose a little bit. So Sullivan, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Into this fourth inning. Runner at first, 2 down. Schrader, the senior, will bring it in this fourth inning. Here it comes on a corner and struck him out. 8 strikeout, second of the inning. And he gets out of that runner on the base pass. They have now stranded 4 in this game. We played through 3.5 into the bottom of the fourth. Clay Schrader and the Little Giants lead it by a score of 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Back in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us.
For the Little Giants, 4 hits, 2 runs. And again, in this action, Pekin has, again, no runs. Or I should say 1 run, 2 hits. And again, they have stranded so far through now 3.5, 4. And again, they've left 4 on the base pass. So again, it's a 2-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Hitter is Eli Poston. A first pitch popped it up. A play calls him off. Shortstop takes charge and makes a good job out there. 1 down. And again, Coriel with the catch out there at shortstop. Pop out. 1 down in this fourth inning. Here's Avery Dean. Singled. Ended up at second base where he was stranded. One of the base runners left. And 3 in the game. Again, Bryson Swift to work here in this fourth. Down 2-1. Pitch breaking outside. Starts him up with that big hook. Straightaway center, he got Keithy Elwanger out in left, and Russell, right fielder defensively by Pekin. Little Giants bat here in this fourth. Breaking pitch, check, swing, and nope. 2-0. Jace Anderson on deck for this Little Giant team. They've scheduled game. Wanted to get in another game because they play Lewistown Friday, just in case. You know how the weather's been pretty fickle. And again, they'll be at Rock Ridge tomorrow night. Again, here's that pitch fouled straight and overhead. 2 balls and a strike. And the Little Giants again have a 2-1 lead. Big frame last inning. Clay Schrader come up with a big hit with 2 down.
Helped himself out.
He did. Big double there. The guy got thrown out at third, end of the inning. But he got a couple of runs. Strike is called there on that breaking pitch to Avery Dean. Finds himself with the 2-2 count in the 4th with 1 down. Bryson Swift, right-hander, kicks and brings it. And a pitch, breaking pitch. And that's a strikeout there, 2nd out of the inning.
Number 9.
And for Swift, that's his 5th strikeout. And, you know, we talked about being pretty friendly with the strike zone.
But he's been consistent.
He has, no doubt about it.
Both ways.
Yeah. So 2 down in this 4th. And here's Jace Anderson. He digs in for the right side. Coach Mike Emery in his first year as a head coach replaced Mike Walters. And again, back to the screen, ball 1. Also Josiah Martin. He's handling a lot of helping out with the pitching along with the TJ, and got Kevin Deering, has been in the dugout now for quite a few years. He was with Mike Walters as well. Swinging. Evens the count 1-1. You can see when Swift wants to, he can hump back and
he can
throw
too.
the heater too.
Yep.
He likes the breaking pitch. He likes to be that kind of off-speed pitch. 1-1. Ball 2. Get a little bit wild. We've seen a couple of times in this inning, got a little bit wild. And again, you take a look at, again, a lot of different things with the pitch count. Eligible pitch next day if you threw between 1 and 30, 31 to 45, 1 day rest, 46 to 60. Eligible pitch 2 days of rest, 61 to 75, 3 days rest, and then 76 and up to 105, 4 days of rest. Pitch count rule established by the HSA. And that's going to be a foul ball right off the end of the bat. Jace Anderson. Again, bats here in this 4th inning. Just kind of feel like it's one of those days. We started out early, just gorgeous sunshine, and it's been overcast, and it kind of feels a little bit like, you know what, it kind of maybe something rain or something, you know, kind of in the air. But tomorrow's supposed to be back up in the 70s, and that may trigger some thunderstorms. But hopefully, we've had our bad luck, haven't we, Mark? We've been over to East Bureau a couple different times, outdoors over there.
Hopefully it stays away tomorrow.
2 down in this 4th, nobody on the base pass. Here's the pitch, fisted, and right at the dugout area, goes right in the dugouts.
And by the way, it was a year ago yesterday that the hailstorm passed through.
Oh, great. What a friendly reminder that was.
Yeah.
I was out here, and Coach Emery and Coach Walters were under cover here, and as I watched to see my car get the crap beat out of it, I no longer have that vehicle, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, I was
how bad
over
the
at
damage was.
I was over at the softball field.
Wow. That was incredible, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
I mean, you had hail covered the field. I mean, it's like it had the tarp out there. I mean, that's just there's the base hit. Nice job by Jace Anderson.
Oh,
went
and it gets
down,
past the
left fielder. Base hit and air by the left fielder. And he's going to end up, as the throw comes back in, at third base. Good hustle. So a base hit in the air allows Anderson to get all the way to third base. Nice job. So 5th hit of the game by the Little Giants. And that's going to be an error out in left field. So it's an opportunity. So each team now has an error. In this 4th inning, that's a big run now for Little Giants with Scarcliffe, who had a base hit and scored back in the 3rd. Bats here from the right side. Check swing. Good job of holding up. Little Giants getting fired up in the dugout, trying to get another run here. With a 2-1 lead. Well, runner at 3rd with 2 down in the 4th here in Mid-Illini Conference baseball for you. Got the Bulls coming up later tonight. They're getting ready to wind up their regular season with no playoffs in store for them. I think tonight is the roundup of the last Bulls broadcast tonight as well. Fourth inning. Again, Bryson Swift, who come in at 1-0, has a runner at third. He's down 2-1 in this matchup. And he steps off. Back to business is Scarcliffe. Digs back in from the right side for Little Giants. DH today. Runner at third with 2 out. Brings the pitch. Strike is called. On deck, top of the order, Dalton Crumley. 1 for 2 in this game today with a base hit scored back in the third. That's the difference in this game so far. Pekin got a single run in the third. Canton got 2. Into fourth, hit off the end of the bat. Second baseman boots it. It's safe at first. And Ayers, second of this inning, opens up the door and allows Canton to add to their lead of 3-1. Never take nothing for granted. Second error of this inning. So it's again an error, but it's the third run of this game. And we're into the fourth inning now. Top of the order is Dalton Crumley, still with 2 outs in the home half of this fourth inning. There's a base hit by Dalton. That's what he does. He just turns and hits the screw, man. He just hits it off the, that really sweet part of the bat there. And he's had back-to-back hits. So you got Scarcliffe at second. At first is Crumley now. A couple of hits in this inning. And a couple of errors have opened the door. The Little Giants down with 2 runners on and 2 down. And a 3-1 Canton lead. Again, Swift takes it, hits it straight out to center. Center fielder comes on and makes the grab out there. Off the bat of Devin Downs. He almost misjudged it out there a little bit. See how he had to go back. In the inning, though, Little Giants get an added run, 2 hits, and they strand 2 on the base pass and 2 errors. Open up an extra run for Little Giants. They add to their lead. We played through 4 complete Mid-Illini Conference baseball today. It's Canton 3, Pekin 1, end of the 5th inning. Little Giants leading this Mid-Illini Conference action. Back in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Back here, we're trying to get an update on the girls' game and trying to get my game changer update. It's at least 10-0, bottom of the 4th. Washington out in front. Lady Giants on the road losing 10-0 in the 4th inning. We'll be at East Peoria for action tomorrow. Here we head to the top of the 5th. It'll be Coriel, Swift, and Russell. Hit out to right field, right fielder. And catch out there, no. And the ball gets down. I don't know if anybody got a glove on there, Mark. You had a better look at it than I did. It looked like it got down out there. I don't think the second baseman got to it. So
He had probably the best angle.
And even it's going to be, I think it's going to be the tough chance. So it's going to be a base hit. Again, in this inning, Little Giants, and again, Clay Schrader with a 3-1 lead, and they give up a base hit to lead it off in the 5th inning. That had a kind of a seeing hit out there. Right fielder couldn't come on. Ball gets away, wild pitch. And again, down to second will be Pekin runner, Coriel. Bryson Swift at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Schrader's worked 4 innings, had 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. And he needs a big out here. Runner at second in this 5th inning. Schrader off the stretch, brings it, fouled it straight back here. He didn't flinch on that one, did you, Mark?
No. I usually don't hear. It's over at the softball field that I do. I think it's because it's a longer porch here.
So it's again another delivery. Good job by Clint. Blocks it, but it's not going to be enough to not stop that runner getting away. going to third.
He gets himself.
That's a little bit of a
Comes
wild
out with
pitch
a-
there too, you know,
Yeah.
because and you know he had shielded it and blocked it. So a couple of wild pitches after the base hit to right field, and now at third base now, trailing 3-1 in this fifth inning. Schrader brings it, and a sweet pitch there, strike two. Again, Swift bats from the right side. On deck is Russell.
See what Clay's able to do here.
Runner at third, leading 3-1 in this fifth. Here it comes. Ball hit right side.
That's
Hit a
foul.
ton. It goes foul. Just remains with a couple of strikes. Schrader gets another ball back in. Defensively, still got JT at third. Crumley at short. Downs at second. And Dean at first. Clint Wells, you can see Aiden Emery shift out there. Now he goes back almost straight away in center defensively. Pitch, breaking pitch. And 2-2 is the count. Out in left field, Anderson and right Poston. Couple of errors gave the Little Giants an extra run in that fourth. They lead it 3-1. He can try to get one of those back here. Here's the pitch swinging and a strikeout. I'll tell you what, Clay just said, you know, play some hardball. Hit this one. That's the 9th strikeout. And that theme still continues for Schrader. You know, when his back is against the wall, he's had to get a pitch or a strikeout. He's come up with it. So 9 strikeouts, 1 down. Here's the left-handed hitter, Cole Russell. Pitch and a strike is called. Not out of the ordinary to see a possible bunt here.
No.
You know, with kind of knowing a little bit about, again, Coach Davis at third base. You may see something here out of the strike zone, ball 1. Maybe a drag or, you know, one of those type of things. You can see the second baseman kind of being aware of that too as
Right.
well. And everybody on the infield with a ground ball still has an opportunity to come home here
Yes.
with 1 out. So everybody up on the infield here. Little Giants had 2 in the third after Pekin took the lead 1-0. Then answered with a run with a couple of errors by Pekin in the fourth. Ooh, pitch just outside. 2-1.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see a suicide squeeze, but I think
Yeah.
you could see a safety squeeze.
Yep. Something here with the Little Giants facing a runner at third with 1 out. Here's the pitch from Clay. Hit to the left
That's
field area, and it's
treble.
going to go foul ball.
Foul ball.
Seen enough games here, you know,
Yeah.
Mark, one of the things, when you hit it down the line like that, never really do you ever see it kind of stay.
Yeah.
It kind of really rotates, and it always goes kind of to the left side of that foul line and foul ball. So it's an opportunity now.
Like a slice.
2-2. Yep. Cole Russell walked and grounded out. Bats with that runner at third. And 1 down. Senior Clay Schrader. Here's the pitch. Lashed it foul, staying alive at 2-2. Defense stays pretty much, maybe backed up a little bit, but still got an opportunity with the ball hit on the infield to make a play at home if they decide to try to score. Here's that pitch off the end of the glove there. And again, it's a ball 3. 3-2. And again, it's one of those things, you know, it got off the glove of Clint Wells, but not enough to chance or gamble with that one. The 3-2, runner at third with 1 down.
You don't
Everybody
wanna-
defensively set here.
You don't want to run yourself out of a
No.
run.
1 out. Here's the pitch. Hit it. Clay knocked it down. What a play there by Clay. Stumbles, makes the play. And 1-3 on the putout and took a run and a hit
Yeah, he did.
away from Cole Russell. I mean, he lashed that thing back up the middle.
And Coach Emery going out, just making sure he's
That he's
okay.
all right. That's a play there. He wanted to make sure. And so it's a good defensive play there by the pitcher, Clay Schrader, with a 1-3 putout. Took a hit and a run away from Pekin. Now with 2 down, runner stays at third.
When you pitch the ball like that and then it
Yeah.
comes right back out to you, you're in a vulnerable position.
Defensive mode, man.
Yeah.
And he's a big guy, man, to go down a little ways down that big frame to make that play. Excellent job there. 2 down now, runner third. And here's Nathan Riggy. Pekin right-handed hitter. Takes the first pitch in for a strike. Again, Clay has had 9 strikeouts. And again, he's allowed. Take a look at this now. 3 hits in this game and 1 run. Clay brings the pitch. Breaking pitch just missed. That's one of the things. Let's see if he chases after that pitch, and he wasn't biting on it. So it's 1-1. 2 down, runner at third in the 5th. Clay Schrader looks the runner at third, and he brings it home. Swinging, strike 2. Again, Nathan Riggy was trying to open up on that swing there, and Clay got it by him. Now with the runner at third, and Clay brings the 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. Here it comes. Swinging, and struck him out.
He got out of it.
Big play there. Big 2 strikeouts in the inning. 10 for the game. And again, it's a 3-hit so far through been 4.5 innings, and Little Giants still now with a 3-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Little Giants coming up into the bottom of the 5th. Back in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us.
Into the bottom of the 5th, Little Giants hanging on to a narrow 3-1 lead. Let's give it the total so far. Pekin again. Let's talk about the Canton and Pekin. So no runs. I should say 1 run. I keep saying that. They did score 1 run in the 3rd. They've had 3 hits. Pekin has. Little Giants have had a total of 6 hits and 3 runs. Going to the bottom of the 5th here. Clint Wells, first pitch, hits it high out into right field, and the right fielder makes a play out there. It's Cole Russell. And again, the second baseman was going to come out, try to make the play, but the right fielder called him off, hits it high. And again, Clint 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. So it's 1 down into the 5th inning here. A walk and a strikeout. JT will bat from the right side. Bats here. And the Little Giants trying to see out there. Mark, we get a chance to peek down there and see who's warming up for the Little Giants. We'll see how we get into the action here. And we take a look at a lot of things that are going on.
Looks like Crumley.
Yep. Number 6 out there, Dalton Crumley. Getting a chance to warm up down the left field line here in the bullpen. And a breaking pitch in for a strike to JT. So it's 1-1.
Pekin actually led this 1-0.
Yep. And the Little Giants have responded with 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. And we're 1 down in this 5th inning. Bryson Swift brings the pitch a little bit low. 2-1. Nobody's warmed up for Pekin, so Bryce will try to get through this 5th inning. One thing just for Dalton, just in case Clay would happen to struggle or, get to that particular point, we'll be into the 6th inning when they goes back out. There's a strike 2 call to JT. No, he didn't like that pitch. 2-2 is the count. 1 down. And Schrader on deck. He's had a big hit of this game so far. Big 2-out hit back in that 3rd. Scored 2. Gave the Little Giants the lead. Here's the next pitch by the pitcher. Second baseman boots it. Another error. So it's again an opportunity here. It was hit by the mound. Pitcher tried to make the play. So it's again, that's 3 errors. 2 errors last inning and 1 in this inning.
But who do you give that error to? Because it caromed off the pitcher, but if the
was
second
it
baseman
enough?
comes up with it cleanly, he gets the out.
Did he redirect it enough to warrant that?
I don't know.
That error. Here's Clay Schrader. chops the ball foul at the home plate area. I still think he had an opportunity to make the play at second, and then he booted the ball. I think if he makes it clean, he gets an out. That's what that's why I kind of look at it in regards when you take a look at the scoring. So we'll see here with the runner now at first and one down in this fifth inning. Little Giants lead it 3-1. Batting from the right side, Clay digs in, chops it foul. On deck will be Eli Poston. Little Giants again, 5-2 coming to the action. One game completed. The girls lose at Washington today, 10-0. 10-run rule, 5 innings today. It's been a struggle for that Lady Giant squad. They faced some injuries, some illness, those type of things. Here's the pitch, a little bit low. Sliding in, JT. Good job by Little Giant third baseman down at second base now. And Clay Schrader bats. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Scoring opportunity with 1 out in the fifth. Try to add to the lead of 3-1. Ball chopped up the middle of the shortstop. Gloves, bobbles it, and safely on. Getting on the exchange.
Good job hustling down the line.
Yeah, it was. Again, now to third. Again, you have to give him the boot, right? I mean, that was going to be a play over there. I mean, it made that little juggle, still cost him. So it's again now first and third with 1 down. As we take a look at see what Coach Larry Davis may do in this kind of situation. Again, he is one of the deans of the coaches. He comes in at his 18th year at Pekin. He was an assistant with Dave Mott for a few years, not only a little bit at Pekin at Limestone. And let's see what we got. A couple opportunities here.
And it looks like we will have a
courtesy runner. Yeah, Kate Bugas going to run. So Bugas, again, runner at first with 1 down. Haven't made any changes for Pekin at this particular point, at least pitching-wise or anybody defensively.
And nobody warming up either.
So 1 down, runner at first and third. So again, you take a look at this, Mark. A couple of innings where they've committed now 4 errors. A couple of boots on plays. And we're ready to go here. Pitcher remains Bryson Swift. We're in this fifth inning. Little Giants 3-1 with the lead, but threaten here first and third, 1 down. And here is Eli Poston. Bats here, hits it a mile out to center field. Center fielder, I don't think he's going to get out. He tracks it down. They tag at third. JT will score. And a fly ball. Good job there. Second out of the inning scores JT Shaw with the Little Giants' 4th run of the game. Now with 2 down. Big fly ball.
That's a big run,
RBI off the bat of Eli Poston. And the runner stays at first base. That's Kate Bugas. There's Avery Dean. Now with 2 down in this 5th inning. Big run now adds to a 4-1 advantage into this 5th inning. Off the stretch is Swift. Brings the pitch a little bit low. Stick around. We'll have our post-game show. It's brought to you by the Clayburg Fulton County Nursing Rehab Center. We'll have our impact or player of the game brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine. 649-1572 for a free injury screen. Pitch is called a strike. Little Giants trailed in this one in the third, 1-0. They came back, scored twice in the third, once in the fourth, and 1 here in the 5th. And they lead it now 4-1 with 2 outs and a runner at first with 2 down. Pitch a little bit low, 2-1. On deck, Chase Anderson. Again, Dalton Crumley was warming up just in case he may be needed. Down the stretch of this game, it's usually he will come in, sometimes 6th or 7th inning in relief. Couple of innings. Swift brings the pitch. Nice breaking pitch there. And a 2-2 count. Shortstop Coryell plays a little bit deeper in the hole at short. Sullivan at second. Riggy at third. Pajoli at first. And Lavin maintains position as the catcher. Here's Bryson Swift. Brings the pitch. Hit it. Big hop there. Shortstop boots it. Opportunity again. Another error by Pekin. Wow. Had an opportunity. Get out of the inning. And you take a look at it, Mark. Now it's the third error this inning. Had 2 in the previous inning. 5 in this game. 1 by the Little Giants. And again, the thing is, even with that, the number of errors, it's still just a 4-1 lead.
Yeah.
Pitch a little bit low. The hitter is Jace Anderson. Really would be crushing here if the Little Giants could cash in with the couple of runs they have here. At first and second now with 2 down. Bryson Swift, the right-hander, brings it for Pekin. Here it comes. Foul ball. Again, so far, Clay Schrader has gone 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, couple of walks, and 10 strikeouts. And each of those strikeouts have come in really pivotal parts of the game here today.
When he's faced adversity.
People on base about every inning, too. You take a look, he had runner on at first, 2 on second. He had a couple on the third inning, and 1 in the fifth. And again, 1 in the fourth, so he's had base runners on the
every inning.
So here we go in this fifth with 2 down. Jace Anderson, the hitter for the Little Giants. Here's the pitch, swinging, and a strikeout. Out of the inning, but in the inning, 3 errors, and for the Little Giants, no hits. They had 1 run, and they strand a couple. Little Giants now have stranded 7 in the game, but they add an extra run to their lead. We played through 5. Mid-Illini Conference, Little Giants 4. Pekin 1, and we head to the 6th in the conference here on WBYS. Back in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Got a couple of changes. Got Kate Bugas out in right field. Second base is Eli Poston. Also shortstop Devin Downs. And Dalton Crumley makes an appearance, and he comes in to pitch in this action. So Clay Schrader is slate's done for the day. He 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, and 10 strikeouts.
Looks like Anderson's moving to right field.
Okay, we got a couple of different changes. You got them flipped or not?
I'm trying to look out there.
I think he's still.
Number 8.
I think Aiden's still out in center. Center. I think everybody's still the same. I think Bugas is out on right, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was warming up out there.
It's a single digit, so I think they flipped. I think Bugas is in left and
all right.
Anderson is in right.
So they're in the outfield.
Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
6th inning, and a foul ball off to the right side. Down to the fan area here at the Bob Ems field. When I was growing up, Athletic Park, and still referred to as the Athletic Park area here. And the Little Giants again with a 4-1 lead. And a ball hit to right side, and it's going to foul ball. Chasing it out there for the Little Giants. And I believe it is, who is out there? It is, Jace Anderson. You're right. So Anderson, they just did flip. So Buga's on the left, Anderson in right field. So you never know. A lot of guys getting into this action here. Little Giants up 4-1, trying to protect that lead. And of course, the first inning of work here, Dalton Crumley. Mike Ellwanger bats here in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2-2. Runs the count in the 6th inning of baseball action here for you today. Little Giants will be back in action Friday. They'll be home against Lewistown. Ball gets away. And it's going to be strikeout and an error. Yep, and an E, right?
Or wild pitch.
Yeah, I think it's a K and a wild pitch, right?
Yeah.
So Ellwanger ends up at first. So again, with the Little Giants here.
That was a little wide.
Yep. So Little Giants now, these are not the kind of things you want to open up the door again.
No, you don't.
With the 4-1 lead here.
You don't want to give them an opportunity.
Here's Evan Pajoli, bats from the right side for Pekin. Pitch at the knees, call strike into the 6th inning. Pekin had the lead 1-0. Canton scored 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 1 in the 5th. Now it hit him 6-3 so far. Off the stretch, Crumley brings a delivery, swinging, and a strike 2. Again, Keithy on deck for Pekin. As we mentioned, Bucas out in left, Emery in center, Anderson in right, Downs at short, Poston at second, and Crumley, new pitcher for Little Giants. And a strike out. Officially second of the inning, but just the first out. So 1 down, runner, Ellwanger stays at first. Kind of a weird looking when you take a look at the thing for the line. A couple of strikeouts and a wild pitch. Runner stays at first. Now here's Jake Keithy. A lot of things going on over at the Memorial Stadium. We've got things going on over there. Some of the Park District Diamonds. I know Spooner College women lost earlier today 9-0. And who did I say they played? John Wood?
John Wood, I think.
Yep, got beat 9-0. And the Canton Lady Giants lost at Washington 10-0. 5-inning game, 10-run rule. Will be in East Peoria tomorrow night for girls softball. 1 down, runner at first. Dalton Crumley in relief, trying to get a win for Clay Schrader and the Little Giants. Try to get win number 2 of the conference. 1-1. They have to turn the lights on before this
the
game
way things
is
are
over.
going, yeah.
Got to slow to a little bit of a slower pace here to this game here in the 6th inning with a 1 down. Here's that pitch. In 2-1. Cardinals lost earlier today 3-2. Again, another loss from Adam Wainwright to start the season. Again, Dalton Crumley back to work here off the stretch, runner at first. Bit of a walking lead over there. Here's the pitch, strike called. 2-2. So again, a K. The pitch was a wild pitch back to screen that allowed Ellwanger to reach base.
I think he showed 3-2.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to 3-2 to Keithy here from Dalton Crumley. With 1 down in the 6th, he brings it, and he kept it down in that strike zone. Second out of the inning.
And 3 strikeouts.
And 3 strikeouts. You do the math.
Yeah.
The big wild pitch on that one. It's thrown back to the screen. And let's see what we got. Raiden Lavin, he's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Schrader has departed with, again, 10 strikeouts. He had 3 hits allowed and 1 run with 2 walks. The ball gets away, down to second base. I think he just didn't get the glove down on that one.
No, he didn't.
Nope. So we've had kind of a weird one. The strikeout, the wild pitch, couple of strikeouts, pass ball. Runner at second now with 2 down. And the lefty is Braden Lavin. Bats here in the 6th inning. Dalton tried to protect a 4-1 lead for Little Giants against Pekin. They'll make up the other conference game next Thursday. Swinging. And a 1-1 count. Sounds like it was a foul tip as well. 1-1. 2 down in the 6th. Again, the winds have really kind of died down. We saw them out of the south earlier. Check swing there. And it's a strike 2.
Yeah, he didn't check it enough.
Yep. So 1-2. More coming up as we are nearing 6 o'clock here. Post game will be coming up after the wrap up of this one. Pitch, a little bit low. 2-2. We'll have our post game show. We'll wrap up the hits, runs, and errors totals. Give you all that for you. Impact player or player of the game will be coming up. Right now it appears Clay Schrader.
I would say the same.
He had the big hit, and he's pitching. Back to the mound. Nice play there. Crumley, the pitcher, 1-3 on the putout. Little Giants out of the inning. Again, they had 3 strikeouts. The wild pitch, the pass ball, they strand 1. And we head to the bottom of the 6th after 5.5 in the conference action here in Canton. It's the Little Giants leading 4-1. Little Giants batting in the 6th. Back in a minute.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us.
For the first game we should have him up, okay? No. Back here as we head to the 6th inning, and again, Little Giants with a 4-1 advantage. And we got a couple of different changes that we get to. We got a new pitcher, Cade Edmiston. He'll be coming in to pitch for Pekin into the action. Again, 5 innings, 5 hits. Again, a total of 4 runs allowed. Pekin committed 5 errors during that time, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. And again, right now, he will be the losing pitcher in this contest. Cade Edmiston. And again, bottom of the 6th. And we're underway with batter for the Little Giants coming into this action. And again, it'll be Brody Scarcliffe, the DH, singled and reached on an error. Bats here in the 6th, swinging. Again, we head to this home half at the 6th. Little Giants got to pick up 3 more outs to pick up a conference win. Try to get back on track here. Breaking pitch stays up. Out of the strike zone. We'll have a visit with the head coach, Mike Emery, on our post-game show. Give a chance to talk a little about his first year as a head coach, though he's been in the program for about 20 years as an underclass coach. Freshman, sophomore at various times. Replace Mike Walters. Did a great service to the community and being the head coach. Very dedicated gentleman who coached not only for varsity baseball, but for traveling. There's a base hit to right field. Nice job by Scarcliffe. Now, I'll tell you what, you get a couple of hits and could have easily, might have got him a hit in that 4th, but it was a ball that was booted. And you take a look at Pekin's 6 errors in this game, Mark, and it really have been a pivotal one. It really opened up the door in a 2-1 game.
And really, that's been kind of a bugaboo of Canton over the years.
And a batter is Dalton Crumley. He bats here in the action. Runner at first, Scarcliffe. Little Giants with a 4-1 advantage. We into the bottom of the 6th. Pitcher Edmiston brings it outside for Pekin. I think Pekin has tomorrow night. They take on Dunlap at home. That's tomorrow night for Pekin. So right back in action, taking advantage of some weather. Pitch strike is called. So it's 2 balls and a strike to Dalton Crumley, who came on in the 6th inning. And again, ball hit. Mild foul out of left field area. Had 3 strikeouts, a wild pitch pass ball in the last inning he worked. And got out of it, preserved the Little Giants lead. Ball back in, and we play on here in the 6th inning. Again, Scarcliffe on at first base there. Gets a little bit of wider lead. Ball gets away. That'll be a wild pitch. Get an opportunity here. Scarcliffe down to second base. And Crumley, an opportunity here. Get an added run here for the Little Giants. 4-1 advantage. So far, Little Giants have had 6 hits in the game. And a strikeout. Pitch there he's looking at. And a strikeout first out of the inning for Pekin. And Cade Edmiston will come into the lineup. Here's Devin Downs. Runner at second. So it's again, they got the hit in the inning here. 7 hits. And it's back up. Middle base hit. Turning the corner, stopping. At third would be a base hit by Devin Downs. So Little Giants get second hit of the inning. 8 hits in the game. And here's Clint Wells. Can really break this one open here. Runners at first and third with 1 down.
I'd like to see Clint kind of break out here.
Yep. He's 0 for 2. Popped out a couple of times and walked back into first. And the senior will bat for the Little Giants. Chop into the hole. Shortstop backhands it. Gets an out at second. Got him out there. And they're going to call interference.
Oh, wow.
They're going to call interference, Mark. That's what they call, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yep. So it's again, he called it interference. Again, so it's going to be a double play.
It's a force, so no run.
So it goes 6-4-3. So it's ended up being a double play to end the inning. So it's an automatic call out. And again, the inning ends. Again, with the Little Giants getting a couple of hits, no runs.
He went in hard, but I didn't think that warranted that.
Yeah, I think a little bit differently. They're looking at safety issues here in the high school level. And they made that double play call. As we head into the 7th inning, and it's the Little Giants with a 4-1 advantage. We head to the 7th. Back here in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Here, Little Giants need 3 outs to wrap up a conference win. And again, it's Dalton Crumley back to work, his 2nd inning of work. And I don't know if you can come in, get 3 strikeouts. Ended up facing 4 batters in that last inning. Again, Clay Schrader on his way to a win here. Need 3 outs. Wrap it up. Here's Blake Thompson. He'll bat here in the 7th inning for Pekin. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Pekin Dragons. Doublehitter Morton Limestone playing tonight. East Peoria Dunlap, Washington Metamora. Full slate. Games being played in the Mid-Illini. And here at Bob Ems Field, Little Giants, the advantage 4-1 as we head into the 7th. We're underway. Dalton Crumley, ball 1. We'll have our post-game show for you, so stick around for the wrap-up of that. And we'll have a chat on the post-game with Coach Mike Emery, get his take on the start of the season. 8th game into the season. Of course, they've had 8 games canceled. That's non-conference.
Yeah, that's a lot.
They've had Knoxville. We had also Farmington, Allman Catholic, a couple of games, Petersburg, Porta, Macomb, Pontiac. That's the list so far. Also a final, just got it from Game Changer, Washington 11, Metamora 2. That's a final in the conference. And again, a swinging and a strike. If you get a chance, it really has been a big help. If you get Game Changer app, you go to any kind of school and you get an app of the scores, giving updates of different games while going on. It's a big assist if you're following like I do with the conference and those type of things and scores. So again, it goes out of play, foul ball. 7th inning underway, Little Giants with a 4-1 lead. Back here from Bob Ems Field as the Little Giants again and a strikeout. Nice job by Dalton Crumley so far. That's his 4th strikeout.
Going back to the last inning with a double play, it's going to take the players a little bit of time because it's a change of the mentality.
No doubt about it. Getting the fly to the ball, getting a little light, while you're batting, those type of things. Here's Coryell. Strike in from Dalton Crumley. 1 out in the 7th. Little Giants will be at Rock Ridge tomorrow night, home Friday against Lewistown for varsity baseball. Then a busy week next week. You got Metamora, a couple of games IVC, a couple of games next week. So lots to get through as we are motoring along already, and we're into the heart of April. Overcast skies here in the 7th inning. Our pitch, a little bit low there. And again, it's a ball and 2 strikes in the 7th inning. Dalton Crumley trying to get another out here. 1 down, he pitches a little bit low, 2-2. Well, so far, 5 he's faced and 4 strikeouts to this part. And another strikeout. Good job by Dalton Crumley. Carved him up. 5 strikeouts from Dalton Crumley.
And he had 2 strikes on 11.
Had a big text from Gary Renault, who's been our kind of a sideline reporter reporting. He says he don't like Game Changer. He says it's replacing his job. And we want to add a congratulations to daughter Haley, who's just was appointed and again named as the assistant freshman volleyball coach at Washington, where she was just a standout athlete. She's had a stellar career at ICC and at Eureka. She's finishing up there.
Yeah.
She'll be, and I see one day, possible girls basketball coach. I see that in the crystal ball there. And a strikeout ends the game. The Little Giants and Dalton Crumley set him down 1-2-3. He had 6 strikeouts to finish the game. When you take a look at that, and again, he faced 7 batters and had the 6 strikeouts and preserves a Little Giant victory here today by a score of 4-1. Winning pitcher was Clay Schrader. The loss goes to Bryson Swift. They will see each other next Thursday. The makeup game, that'll be at Pekin next Thursday at 4:15. That'll wrap it up. Our post game is up next. The finals. Pekin again now at 5-2, 1-1 in the conference. Little Giants 6-2 and 2-1 in the conference. Next up is Rock Ridge. That'll be coming up tomorrow night on the road for Little Giants at 4:30. Up next, the post-game show. It's brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing Rehab Center. Call 785-5012. We'll get the totals, Mark and I, and we'll be joined by the head coach, Mike Emery, after this 2-minute timeout.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington. By CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue. and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton, by Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spooniver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care, by Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton, WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country, by Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Back here, the post-game show, and throughout the years brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehab Center at 785-5012. As we get to our post-game show, Little Giants come away with a win. Hang on a second here, Coach. You want to get there? Again, the final here today, got Little Giants post a 4-1 win. An opportunity to visit Mike Emery. Haven't really seen you since basketball. It seems like you had the first couple of games. You guys spent the remaining part in the gym. So I know it's nice to get outdoors and get a solid win. Again, Clay solid at the on the mound, and they got a key hit as well. And you guys plugged away and preserved. Got a nice win here at home there, Mike.
Yeah, I thought the kids played well, especially like you said. We've been in the gym what seems like forever. Clay wasn't as sharp as he has been, but he was effective. I don't know, what do you have, 10 Ks?
10 strikeouts, yeah. Yep.
So, he was effective. And then we have the luxury of, bringing Dalton in late in the game, and the kids just lights out.
6 strikeouts at a 70 faced in that. That's what you're looking
good.
for, right?
That's pretty darn good, yeah.
What is how tough is it as a challenge when you've been indoors and you come outside? I mean, the challenges for a pitcher and for the hitters. I mean, there's a couple of different challenges really you have to take a look at, don't you?
Yeah, you have a lot of feel issues. So, the feel of this mound versus the feel of our mound in the gym, the feel of the box rather than just on the turf in the gym. Timing's an issue, and just being back and forth in
I would
the
say
gym.
Timing would be a huge one,
Yeah.
right?
And especially with the way Bryson throws,
Right.
He mixed up his pitch as well, throws off our timing even more. But about the third inning, I was begging those guys to get a little bit more aggressive at the plate. And, you put the ball in play and good things happen.
And they did, didn't they? Just keep moving people in regards to that. What do you like with this team here? You got a lot of maneuverability with a lot of your players, don't you? You're pretty deep pitching-wise. I mean, what you can utilize. You got JT back, who's healthy this year, playing a solid third base there, and those type of things. Strong up the middle with Dalton, Devin. I mean, really strong up the middle. Aiden did a really good job on a couple of plays out in the outfield today. It makes it look a lot easier. He didn't really panic, or he didn't make that first wrong step, and he did a proper positioning out there, didn't he?
Yeah, Aiden does a nice job in center field. Even when he was younger, my son.
Yeah.
I mean, we prepped him of being an outfielder. You're going to be small. You're going to be quick. You're left-handed. You're going to be an outfielder. Devin is a blessing. Being able to jump over from second base to shortstop. Eli Poston, that kid has played left field, right field, second base, and caught for me this year.
And that's big in when you're in games and when you're playing a couple of games a week with the conference and those type of things, right?
And then you got, pulling JT back is like getting a free agent.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a guy that hits in the middle of your order, can pitch a little bit, great attitude. These seniors do a fantastic job. I can't say enough about my captains and those players. It was interesting. Today was the first time that Clay has hit for himself in a year and a half.
It paid off too, didn't it?
So he said, "Coach, I want to hit." And I said, "All right, we'll find a place for you in there." So.
Yeah, most definitely. Big key hit today, and the Little Giants win it 4-1. You're headed to Rock Ridge and then back here on Friday against Lewistown. So I know you want to get a couple of those games in their non-conference, but to get an opportunity to get some more at-bats, man.
Yeah.
That's the key thing.
Get some at-bats, and get some at-bats for some guys that maybe haven't gotten into the game too much. That's the thing. With all these cancellations, this is our third conference game out of 8 games. I can't get everybody in that I'd like to get in. So, tomorrow we're going to leave Aiden back. He's going to play with the sophomores tomorrow. And, get Cade Bugas to start out there and maybe get Luke Miller in the game a little bit. Some of those other guys that don't get in very often.
Absolutely. Washington won 11-2 over Metamora, and your win here today. And again, how do you see the kind of the races we start to see formulate a few games here? And I know it's tough at this particular thing to kind of look at. Dunlap, you got to think they got some horses in their pitching department, and I thought today, Bryson Swift is really a talented, tough kid to face. I know we faced him last year.
Too.
Yeah. So he has very credible. They're both pitching with he and Riggy, who you'll probably see next week in regards to that. It doesn't get it very easy. There's some really solid 1-2 combinations in pitching in this conference.
Our whole conference, forever. Even back when I played, our whole conference is just tougher than nails, and you have to play your best every conference game. It doesn't matter if you're playing East Peoria, it doesn't matter if you're playing Morton, Dunlap, it doesn't matter. You got to bring your best all the time, or you're going to get knocked off. And, and to Pekin's testament, beat Dunlap 1-0, beat Mangieri, I think in the end, I would like to think that we're going to be there. I think Dunlap's going to have something to say about it. I think Morton's going to have something to say about it. And you can't count out Limestone, who crawled to the top last year.
Yeah, just get some games in and see how it shakes out. And I know it'd be a great opportunity. Michael, I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. A nice win on the road at Rockridge, and then we'll see you back here Friday against Lewistown.
Always appreciate all you do, Leon.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Nice win there. Let's get the Cardinals a couple of wins there. How about that? All right. We're wrapping things up here, our post game. We'll get to our scoring summary. We'll take a quick 1-minute break. Scoring summary is up next. We'll also have our impact player or player of the game. All that for you coming up on the post-game show here live from Bob Ems Field after this 1-minute timeout.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton, by Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton, and by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spooniver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care, by Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton, WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country, by Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Back here, let's give you the scoring summary. That includes your hits, runs, and errors, winning pitchers. Brought to you by Monocle's Pizza, 647-1127. Here's how the winning pitcher, and again, it was Clay Schrader. Goes 5 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Again, the relief by Dalton Crumley. Faced 7, struck out 6 of those, and a win for the Little Giants now. They go to 6-2, 2-1 in the conference. A loss by Bryson Swift today. Again, it went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. But again, his teammates had a little bit of breakdown. They had 6 errors in this game. And again, Pekin with that loss, they are now 5-2. and 1-1 in the conference. Here's your again Pekin today. 1 run, 3 hits. Little Giants committed 1 error and 7 left on the base pass for the Little Giants today. Total of 4 runs, 8 hits. Pekin with 6 errors, and Little Giants stranded 7. And again, that is your scoring summary today, brought to you by Monticle's Pizza, 647-1127 North 5th Avenue in Canton. Mark Bixler alongside Impact Player of the Game, brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine, 649-1572 for a free injury screen. They fix sports injuries. And again, our Impact Player of the Game is Mark?
Clay Schrader.
Clay Schrader. And good job by Clay. Again, pitching at 10 strikeouts, allowed just the 1 run. Went 5 innings, but he had a key hit. They doubled back in the 3rd inning and drove home a couple of runs. That gave the Little Giants a 2-1 lead, and that would be really enough to win here this afternoon by a score of 4-1. Those are your Impact or Player of the Game, brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine, 649-1572. Mark, quick comment, and we'll slide out of here on a win tonight here at Bob Ems Field.
Well, a big win for the Little Giants, but you got to kind of feel for Swift because he pitched well. Unfortunately, the defense behind him didn't play as well as they're probably capable of doing.
Yeah, it could have been a little tighter game, right?
Yeah, but, tip of the cap to Canton, and they've got a chance to get a couple more wins this weekend, or the rest of this week, with playing Rock Ridge tomorrow and then Lewistown on Friday.
And then we'll get to see,
get back into the swing of things with the Mid-Illini next week.
And I know Coach Emery's looking to see Cody Smith, who's one of the assistants there. He had a really terrific career here as a high school pitcher here for the Canton Little Giants. Winner today, Canton 4-1 over Pekin in the conference, so they'll make up the other game next Thursday for Canton at Pekin in the Mid-Illini. Again, Dunlap, Pekin tomorrow. That'll be at Pekin at 4:30, Metamora at Morton tomorrow night at 7. And those are a couple of the games tomorrow in the conference. One final today, that was Washington 11, Metamora 2, and here at Bob Ems Field, Canton 4 and Pekin 1. For M. Bixler Video Production, for Mark hanging out, we appreciate it. And best of, again, quick recovery for Bob Wagner.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to that. And again, appreciate all of our sponsors. To Justin Stair back at the studios, as usual. Thanks for all of our sponsors. We kick off again, trying to get a couple of games in. We'll be back with you tomorrow night at East Peoria for girls action there. I know they're trying to bounce back after their tough loss. Those are a couple of games as we take a look at it here on WBYS. I did have another, where did it go here? Just a quick final here. If I can get that one, it popped up here. See if I get the final. It real rapidly popped up with a game changer.
Oh, wanted to tell Gary Renault, because he's probably still listening, that he made a comment on Facebook in regard to maybe now he won't be as nervous with his daughter being a coach.
There could be
Gary,
more.
It's only
more
worse.
So it only makes it worse.
Because you can't, as a player, and even though you're a parent, your daughter can control things.
Yeah.
To a certain, be a part of how it's controlled. But as a coach, it's up to the players.
And you still got your regular clothes. You can wear your colors. So one of the final, just went final, Dunlap 4, East Peoria 1, Washington 11, Metamora 2, and Canton 4, Pekin 1. That'll wrap things up. Thanks for the broadcast today, and thanks for joining us. Chicago Bulls will be coming up. Stay tuned for that. And we'll wrap up the regular season for the Bulls all right here. Thanks for joining us so long as the Little Giants post a conference win today, 4-1 over Pekin. And for Mark, I'm Leon. So long from the ballpark.